All right, so if you need a little extra help about the battle with Grendel, I've enclosed this sheet right here also to serve as a summary for the battle, and this can help kind of fill in any gaps that you might have. Now turn to the back of it. I am not going to read you the full stories of the battle with Grendel and the dragon, because remember, there is 3 parts to this story. There is Beowulf fights Grendel, Grendel's mother, and then a dragon. But it's just too much for all of us. There are entire college semesters dedicated to Beowulf. So we're getting a really, really simplified version. Okay, so if you look on the fight with, if you look at the fight with Grendel's mother, now you have to understand, Beowulf just killed her son. Grendel's mother is furious, absolutely furious. So in this passage, Beowulf goes underwater and fights with Grendel's mother in a cave. So Grendel's mom lived in the same cave as Grendel. And when her son came in there and just died, he blood loss, because his arm was ripped off, she's furious. So she decides she is going ahead and start attacking Aerut. And she does pretty much the same thing as her son. She kills these people. She creates this, just this havoc, and it's pretty obvious where Grendel learned it from. Okay, she tries to kill Beowulf. And well, finally, they've had enough of these attacks. So the Geats and the Danes, they did... Shh. Sorry, my kitties are fighting. So the Geats and the Danes decide to go to to Grendel's lair, and they're going to just finally take care of the beast. So Beowulf goes into the cave and fights Grendel's mother, and she just about kills him. She is much tougher than her son. And he tries to stab her with her dagger, but she's so fast. And she fights back. She ends up actually sitting on top of him, and she has got a dagger in her hand. And guys, she is a monster just like Grendel. So this is not like anything, like, it's gross. This is seriously gross. I'm emphasizing this point later, so when you see in the movie, you can see just how much of a deviation the movie took from the book. So I'm just clarifying it right here. Grendel's mother is a disgusting monster, and she's sitting on Beowulf's chest, and she's got a dagger, and she is trying so hard to stab him in the throat. And but luckily he is wearing armor this time. He's already done the glory. This time he's actually wearing his armor, and it protects him. So thank God he is wearing that. And then as he's trying to protect himself from her blade, he sees on the wall that there is a sword. So he grabs the sword, and he then cuts her head off, and he just beheads her. And it's actually this beautiful sword. And I'm sorry, I've got the battle with Grendel and Beowulf happening behind me. It's this beautiful sword. It's covered in blades. He hits Grendel's mom with it. He slices her in 2. He hit her so hard he split her collarbone. It's crazy. And I actually misspoke. Please excuse me. He does not decapitate Grendel's mother. He slices her from the collarbone. So you feel your collarbone right here. He split that in 2. He then sees Grendel's body laying there dead, his corpse. That's who he decapitates. He cuts off Grendel's head. Okay, so just to clarify, and I apologize because I misspoke. He kills Grendel's mother by slicing the blade through her, and then he cuts off Grendel's head. So he does not cut off Grendel's mom's head. He cuts off Grendel's head. Okay, so I just want to clarify that. And then he brings the head back up to the surface as like this really weird, disgusting trophy. So, everyone can see this is the monster.